What are you doing out here? It's not safe.
What are you buying?
Okay, I guess I'll take a look. I mean, you laid all this out. Whoa! Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1? This game's incredible. It truly defined an entire genre for years to come. Gameplay style, storytelling, this is an absolute gem.
I see you have an eye for things. Game franchises are not just about playing. They're about enjoying. You'll see what I mean.
Alright, Smelly Merchant Man, I'll buy your game.
Come back anytime.
Hello, welcome to Go Home Gaming. I'm Ian.
And I'm JT.
Today we'll be reviewing Resident Evil. Now you might be thinking to yourself, hey, these guys are gaming guys. They play the games and they do the things with the shooty shoots. Now you might be thinking to yourself, ooh, they might be playing one of those games. I mean, out of the like 16 or 20 or 32 Resident Evil games out of the entire franchise. And you might be thinking to yourself that because we're called Go Home Gaming. Well, you're wrong. So wrong. Because we're going to be reviewing the movie franchise, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson.
Who's that?
The name, it sounds so familiar. Paul W.S. Anderson. I mean, that movie wasn't that bad. I mean, it was kind of a cult hit, you know? It was kind of silly and pretty stupid, but it wasn't as bad as it could be, you know? Yeah, it was pretty dumb,
stupid.
but it wasn't as bad. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, we still got lots of stuff to work with here. We got like Chris and Jill and zombies and liquors and dogs and plants and tyrants and guns and guns and guns and I mean, there's so much here to work with. I mean, there's viruses and super weapons and all this kind of crazy stuff that Hasbro's been doing. They have such an opportunity here to just tap right into the heart of Resident Evil and really show us, just immortalize these characters and these scenes that we've seen through our entire youth that we've grown up with and just make it something real and great. Sure, Paul Anderson makes really crap films, but that doesn't mean this movie has to be crap. This movie's fucking crap. Let me set the scene for you. The year is 2002. After 8 years and a half dozen sequels to the original game, a fully licensed, Sony-funded live-action movie is set to be released. The excitement sparks in the air. All the heroes and villains we've literally grown up with over the years coming to the silver screen for the first time. Chris, Jill, Claire, Wesker, that one guy that died like a minute into the first game.
And what's that? Could it be the dreaded T-Virus?
And I do believe all of our dreams have come true with this. I mean, let me consult the guide. Yep, it's right there. It's all true. All true. Barely 8 minutes into the movie, and already something seems pretty wrong. We have a naked Mila Jovovich. I know, real original.
Is that just her thing? Is she naked all the time, like at home and at the office, and when she gets to the groceries? That's kind of.
And she's walking around the mansion. Woo, a mansion! It's the mansion, guys. It's the mansion from see, it's the mansion from the game, 'cause it's got doors.
Hello.
Remember all that tension that you could practically cut with a knife in the game, not knowing where your next reload is coming from, or where you're gonna get health from next, screw all that. We got action. Action.
So blah blah blah, there's stuff going on in the secret facility, yada yada yada. Michelle Rodriguez probably isn't gonna survive, and then boom! Underground secret laboratories. Okay, they could bring this back. They could totally bring this back. Okay, maybe not.
We are 30 minutes into this film and they still have not encountered a zombie. A dude is killed literally in the first 2 minutes of Resident Evil for the original PlayStation. This movie has some seriously skewed priorities for being a zombie movie based on Resident Evil, which is supposed to have zombies. Zombies! So finally, the zombies show up. And the heroes go through the usual motions of, oh no, they don't die when I shoot them, what could it mean? Yada yada yada, Michelle Rodriguez gets bitten, gee how predictable, blah blah blah. And it becomes undeniably, unequivocally, without any doubt, painfully obvious that this movie is not a box of Girl Scout cookies. Or about Resident Evil, even. I mean, good thing I don't have type 2 diabetes.
So at this point, this movie has barely anything to do with the Resident Evil video game franchise. Sure, the soldiers work for Umbrella, and the infection is called the T-virus. But that's it. Red Queen? Alice? Environmentalists? This isn't Resident Evil. It's just another shoot-'em-up action flick. So she's beating the crap out of zombies and zombie dogs despite only having what seems like commando-level training. But her compatriot just stands around looking nervous despite having the same level of training. I mean, what's up with that? Oh, that's why.
So Alice eventually gets her memories back just as Evil McEvilson gets his back, and we get a showdown of epic proportions. And look! Another Resident Evil bioweapon, the liquor.
So we have spent a long portion of this movie looking for cures, finding cures, injecting cures. A lot of this premise is to see if Michelle Rodriguez is gonna live. Well, they shot her up. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. There's no way. She's gonna live?
I was beginning to worry.
She's gonna live. She's gonna live. There's no way. Out of all these times, I was wrong. JT, I was wrong. Michelle Rodriguez, she's gonna live. She's gonna live. Oh, she's gonna live.
You know, they really missed out on a golden opportunity to have Alice toss out a witty one-liner on that mutated liquor on the train scene. So we've gone ahead and added our own one-liners.
Paul Anderson, we just want to let you know you are free to use these if you release a special edition of this fantastic movie.
Also, go fuck yourself in the ass if you get the opportunity.
What's the matter? Train got your tongue?
The third rail's electric, but I guess you already knew that! Your tongue got stuck, then you caught on fire and died! Toot toot peanut butter!
The movie ends with Mila Dallas Jovovich III, Esquire, Senior, Junior, whatever, in a final battle to the death with a handful of scientists. I mean, seriously? They just went through this whole movie showing us what a badass Mila Jovanovic is, and she can't even take on a couple of scientists? What happened to her powers? Did they leak out of her tiny little...
Oh, and did we say that the movie ended? Nope! We have yet another shot of Mila Jovovich naked. And a ham-fisted lead into the sequel.
Oh, what a horrible nightmare. Oh, I'm so glad that's over. Last thing I would have wanted to do would be to watch another.
Ian, what is your favorite cereal?
What?
What is your favorite cereal?
I don't know, Kicks.
Why Kicks?
It tastes good. It's kid tested. Mother approved.
Mikey likes it.
Fuck Mikey!